Right, hello boys and girls. These are the answers to the questions for multiplying two digits by one digit on today's maths. So let's get started. Okay, question number one. Brett uses a place value chart to work out 5 times 32. So let's make sure my pen works. There it is. Okay, so let's just have a look what we have to do. Talk about Brett's method with a partner, complete the multiplication. Okay, well basically what Brett is doing is, first of all, he's doing 5 times 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 rows because it's multiplying by 5. And then 32, so there's 3 tens and then 2 ones. So 30 plus 2 is 32. So that's the correct way to lay the thing out. Then what he's done is he's taken the ones. So if I use a different pen to show you, he's taken the ones and he's just said, well, there's 10 ones altogether. So what he's then done is he's exchanged those 10 ones for a 10. Okay, so now that leaves us with no ones at all. What he's done is also swapped 10 discs. There we go, there's 10 of those, and he's exchanged those for a 100 disc, and therefore we'll cross those out. So now what we've got is we've got 100 in the hundreds column. In the tens column we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and don't forget this one down here, 6, so that's 60. And then in the ones column, as we said, there is nothing. So 100 plus 60 plus 0 equals 160. So 5 times 32 is 160. Right. So 5 times 32, 160, we have just done that. Then use Brett's method to work out 6 times 34. Okay, so let's do this. And then do this, and then do this. So this is ones, and this is tens, and this is 100s, hundreds rather, hundreds. Okay, so we're multiplying 34. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use sticks and dots. So 30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got to do 6 rows of these because we're multiplying by 6. So 1 row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we need to think about exchanging. So this becomes a 10, so we'll put a stick there, and then there's 1, 2, so this becomes another 10, so that would make another stick there, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining in the ones column. Right, now let's see, how many 10s have we got? We've got loads of 10s, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't forget this one, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's a nice handy number, so we'll do this in green. So that becomes a 100. Now for hundreds, don't forget we use squares. Now have we got 10 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we have. So therefore those 10 tens becomes 100. So therefore now what we've got is we've got 200. Any 10s, there aren't any 10s, so that's a 0. And then 4. So the answer is 204. Okay, next question, please. Rosie works out that using written method, uses. Okay, so what Rosie's doing is she's doing 4 times 7 makes 28, and then she's doing 4 times 30, which is 120, and then adding those up, so 8 add 0 makes 8, so that's correct. 2 add 2 is 4, that's correct, and that's 1, so 140. Okay, that's how that one works. This one, use this to do 6 times 28, so 28 times 6. So what we do is 6 times 8 is 48, and then underneath we're going to do 6 times 20, which is 120. Then we're going to draw a line, 2 lines, and then we go 8, and then that's 6, and then that's 1. So 6 times 28 is 168, which is 6 times 120, 6 times 8 is 48. Yeah, that's correct. So therefore the answer is 168. Next question. Right, here's a different method. Okay, so what's going on now is that we do 8 times 2, and 8 times 2 is 16, so we put the 1 here, which is the carrying digit, and there goes the 6. And then 8 times 4 is 32, plus the extra 1, which makes 33. So that's why we've got that number there. So now we do 3 times 27 using the same method. So 3 times 27, so 3 times 7 is 21. So the 1 goes there and we carry 2. And then 3 times 2 is 6, add 2 is 8. So 3 times 27 is 81. So we've got 81 there. Question number 4, use a written method to do these multiplications. Okay, so I think really you can use different ones. So what I'll do is for the 38 times 6, I'll do the first method. So 6 times 8 is 48. And then 6 times 30 is 180. And then we just add those together. So that's 8, that's 12, that's 1, 1 is 2. So that's 228. 228. And then this one, 71 times 3, we will do a shorter method, slightly shorter method. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So we've got a carrying digit down here. And then we put the carrying digit up there. So the answer is 213. 213. Question number 5, when it comes. No, oh no, sorry, still question 4. Right, 45 multiplied by 9. So let's do the first method. 9 times 5 is 45. And then 9 times 4 is 9 times 40 is 360. And then we simply add those two numbers together. 5 add 0 is 5. 4 add 6 is 10. Carry 1. And then 3 add 1 is 4. So that's 4, 0, 5. And this one, remember we do both methods so that you can see which one you prefer. And this time, multiply. And this time 5 times 2 is 10. Carry 1. 5 times 5 is 25, and 1 is 26. So 260, and that seems to be about right. Move on to question number, still 4. 29 times 8. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the short method. So 8 9s is 72. 72. 8 2s are 16, and 7 is 23. Whoopsie daisy. 2, 3, 2. And then 17 times 4. Well, actually, here's a method. 17. I know that when we multiply by 4, we're doubling and doubling again. So if we double 17, we get to 34. And if we double 34, we get to 68. So therefore, that's going to be my method for multiplying by 4. So there. Right, class 4 is selling tickets for a play. The tickets cost £5 per person. 56 have been sold so far. So therefore what we have to do is we have to multiply 56 multiplied by 5. Now, this is a bit more difficult because we haven't got squares, so we have to be careful with place value. 10's there and 1's. So 6 times 5 is 30. carry 3. 5 times 5 is 25, and 3 is 28. Okay, so the answer is 280, and we have to have the pound sign because it's £5. Right, 10 minutes, let's see. 8 bunches of flowers, 17 flowers, how many flowers? So we are saying 17 multiplied by 8. Okay, 8 times 7 is 56. So we've got 5 there. 8 times 1 is 8, and 5 is 13. 136. Okay, so it's 136 flowers. Question, oh, and that's it.